Hello, my beautiful dragonflies. Welcome to K-Astlel. This is Mandi. Today, I really wanted to share a very deep message and video that kind of just drew me in on a really deep journal session I had. I believe that this is probably a message that a lot of people need to hear, so I wanted to kind of send it out. One of the journal prompts that I was working through was, does K-Astlel bring out a desire to serve others? Will me doing this platform help and give some type of relief to people? That is what the serve kind of sense is. Will it be able to give anything to others? And I let my kind of pen just go at it, and a huge kind of thing happened. So, yes. It brings a light and glow around me when I talk about K-pop. Perhaps because K-pop gave me that light and glow to be myself. Thus, in return, it has brought out my own glow. This glow can be an inspiration to and for others. It can and will help them out when their own darkness and bottom happens. How do I know this? Because I experienced it firsthand in my own life. Many always ask me how I got into K-pop and why I've liked K-pop for so long. I can tell you the random YouTube story of how it came automatically on my recommendations, or I could tell you what I truly deep down feel, and that is, I believe K-pop found me when I needed it. I was starting on a very unhealthy path and needing validation from others, and I kept going astray. I kept finding myself taking these really hard left turns, and although I used to always believe that all wrong turns end up right, this was not the case. I couldn't see then, but now I can definitely tell how much I needed that change. I was sheltering and secluding myself from not only myself but others. I was within these walls that I created on my own being. But I didn't know that. BTS was there and brought me back to myself. They inspired me. They reminded me about passion, dedication, and hard work that was all centered around what you wanted to create it and what your dreams and passions were. It was what I needed to remember and go back to myself. They reminded me that I too could have what they had. Hard work pays off, and putting love in yourself and your dreams actually can happen for you. It's not about fast results, and it's not an easy one-way, one-size-fits-all. But when you stay true to yourself, and when you don't give up on it, and you don't let those who bring you down with their negativity and hate, that's when real results and the real magic begins. That's when your light comes back. That's when you shine. That's when you shine through to not only yourself, but to those around you. Since then, I have been able to experience life lessons, not only that BTS gave me, but other groups inspired through me. I know deep down and believe that every group that I've ever encountered or listened to their music, I have learned a life lesson. And those life lessons will last with me through a lifetime. They all inspired me, and more importantly, they all ground me back to myself. Whenever I'm in my darkest moments again, wherever I feel like I'm lost or have taken that really hard left turn, I go back to myself. I go back to their music, and I listen and remind myself of my light, of my hard work, of my efforts, all meaning something. Because I mean something. I and myself and my uniqueness am powerful. If that too has happened to you just like me, then this music truly can heal and inspire people and come to people when they need it. That in itself is true power. So, whenever someone asks me why I have stayed for so long, why I'm in it, those are the brief reasons. In a world where high tech and the need to strive to be and to achieve things, it's been really difficult to find and ground yourself in your own uniqueness and your own glow, especially when it feels like the world wants you to compare yourself to the person next to you. It's a constant way of bringing yourself down unwillingly sometimes when you're constantly comparing and thinking that one person has something that you don't. These people are supposed to be our comrades, but with social media, it feels like we're being pinned against each other constantly every day. Every day is a new battle of who gets more likes or comments or how we can show ourselves in a different way that people will like. Instead, we need to be focusing on our own selves, not the outside, but the inside. What makes us tick? What makes us enjoy the little things? What inspires us? What makes us unique? What makes us stand out? We're not meant to want to be someone else, but we're meant to shine brightly by being our own self, by being our own individual uniqueness. So, to answer the question of why K-pop is important to me, it brought me back to myself. It brought me out of my darkness. And it reminded me to glow and be my own unique self. So thank you, K-pop. Thank you to all the artists who have inspired me, who have taught me, and who I hope to grow alongside with. Thank you. Those words may never be enough to fully encapsulate and capture all that you've done, not only for my life, but I know many others. But thank you.